Hey everyone, happy weekend. It's Saturday. I hope you guys are enjoying your day. I just wanted to talk really quick. I know I've talked about dedication in the past, and today I want to actually touch a little bit on that, but I want to mostly talk about persistency and consistency in your business. I noticed, and I was thinking back, about 5 years ago when I was an Avon rep. I was thinking back to that time. Why did I fail in that? Why didn't I do well with that? And I know what it was. I worked the business like a hobby. I would deliver brochures and do all of that, and then, for a couple weeks, wait and then do it again. And then, it was more like a hobby. It really wasn't something that I did consistently or worked really hard at. And, I would always come up with these excuses in my mind. My sponsor told me to write down my goals, write down a plan, how to achieve. I was like, oh, what a bunch of babble. You know what I mean? And I didn't find out and probably until like, almost 8 months ago that really is what I needed to do. And that was the only way I was really going to grow a business. And even for the first month or so in my in my primary company right now, I did that. I did nothing. I would work it and then I would just give up for a little bit. And, it was more like I was staying in a hotel instead of really, getting that residency in my business and really making it work. It wasn't until I really grasped that I actually ended up having success. I consistently worked on my business. I developed a plan. I set my goals. I set my long-term goals, my short-term goals, and then I set the steps of how I was going to get there to achieve those goals. So I think a lot of people overlook that, and then they wonder, well, why am I not having success? I joined this company and I should be rich by now, and this is 2 weeks later. Why have I not made any money, so to speak? Your business will grow only as fast as you go. And that's just the fact, and I struggled with this at the beginning, especially when I was in Avon. I just happened to meet some really good mentors that had taught me other ways and actually listened to them. And I think maybe I was 21 when I started in Avon, and it could have been a little maturity issue also. But it wasn't until I really took those steps to get to those goals and write down those steps that I actually achieved those. There's several things that I do in my business consistently on a daily basis, and and what have brought me so far into what I'm doing now. I always spend time on my business every day. I never treat it like a hobby. Every day I work towards those goals. Every day, and the day before or the night before, I always write down what I need to do the next day to get me to where I want to be, on my notepad or whatever. I'm not a really organized person. I know I've told you guys this before, but I'll write it. I'll just scratch it down real quick on a piece of paper. Matter of fact, I have papers laying all over my table right now. I always spend about a half an hour to an hour getting my advertising out. This is very important. These videos that I do are very important. Unfortunately, the past couple of days I had some technical difficulties and have not been able to make them, which is a bummer. But, I did other things. I made sure I do my follow-up every day. I do my calls every day. Follow-up is key. Nobody's just going to, fill in the form and then decide to join your business and you're instantly going to have a team. No, that's just not how it works. It does not work that way. I always am presenting my opportunity to everybody. I present it to whoever, the mailman even. Matter of fact, the other day I presented it to the mailman. My neighbors, people I meet on Facebook. I don't just present my opportunity. I always lead with myself, because you really need to grasp this also, that, would you join you? You need to ask yourself that. Would you join you? So you need to become that leader that you would join. And so I always try to think of myself that way also. I had to do a lot of thinking and life-changing skills to be able to achieve the success that I have. And, it's been a road. MLM is not the easiest thing. But I'm telling you, if you work your business consistently and you go as fast as you can, you will get there faster and you will see results faster. you know. And I know this for, you know, a fact that, you know, I've heard people even on my own team, you know, say to me that, you know, I've joined and I haven't made any money. I'm like, well, what have you done? What have you done today to grow your business? What have you done in the past week to grow your business? And most of the time, you know, they'll tell me a few things, but I'm like, well, that's just not enough. You need to, especially because I know, you know, I used to work full time, you know, a graveyard shift. I mean, there would be days I didn't wake up till like 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon, you know, but I always made sure I did my follow-up before I went to work the next day or that day, you know. I always made sure I checked my emails. I always made sure I got some advertising out, or I did those things. You know, these are activities, you know, business building activities that are really simple and really don't take a lot of time. So, you know, I just wanted to touch on that with you really quick and give you a little, you know, value to your day and to your business. Also, you know, there's some Facebook scam phishers going around. So be careful if somebody's telling you to check out a photo or anything like that. I've had this happen several times to me. All of a sudden, an instant chat will pop up. And this is crazy. They want you to view this picture, and then you go and it wants you to log in. Please don't fall for that. Now, I know, you know, that if you have that problem, you need to change your password right away, because they are phishing and they are getting your login information. So if you gave them your login information, make sure you change your password. Hopefully you can put a stop to this Facebook nonsense, because this is supposed to be you know, fun, not, you know, destroy your computer type of deal. Okay? Have a great day, guys. Talk to you soon. Bye.